Sup, guys? Let's do this. What is up, you guys? Claudio back again with another game of Either or Would You Rather. This game is very cool, I think. The questions are pretty good, or our alternatives are pretty good, and I don't know. I really enjoy it. I like doing this. This is a cool game. I always tell you guys that I think it's a good game, and I appreciate this game. It's nice. It's nice. What else? As you all know, I do this like once a week, so this is like not a big thing. No, it's not big news. But I'm thinking about changing it up, and perhaps trying something else for next week. I'm not sure what yet, but if you have a suggestion, leave it below and let me know. Anyway, let's get on with this round. Alright, would you rather vote for Bachmann or vote for Palin? I guess this is for like the President of the United States or something like that. Is this an old question? I am sure that Sarah Palin is not running, or is she running? Maybe she's running. I don't know. I don't know all that much about American politics since I don't live in the U.S. I know about Donald Trump though. I don't know if this Bachmann dude. No idea. I know that Sarah Palin supports Trump, which tells me that I think she's kind of didn't Saturday Night Live do like a really good sketch, like a comedy of her? She's a bit crazy, isn't she? I think it's Sarah Palin. That's her name. Anyway, let me know in the comment section below if I'm right about this. She's supposed to be a little bit crazy, and she's a Trump supporter, and I don't know. Yeah, whatever, Bachmann. I will go with that. I don't even know who he is, but I guess he is the opposite of her. Hopefully, he is. I don't know. Let's go with that. And it's a close call. Okay, I'm guessing maybe he's as bad as she is, because we have 51% versus 49%. So I don't even know. Maybe both are fucking insane. I have no clue. Moving on to the next one. Alright, before going to school or work every day, would you rather eat a breakfast of only jelly beans or eat a breakfast of only hot wings? Wow. I wouldn't. You know what? I don't eat breakfast before going to work. So this is a tough one. I guess jelly beans would be lighter on the stomach than hot wings early in the morning. So I would have to go with jelly beans, even though I'm not a fan of sweets like candy and stuff like that. I don't eat it often at all. But yeah, let's go with that. Jelly beans. Huh. Alright. 28% thought jelly beans, and the rest would eat a breakfast of only hot wings. Hot wings, huh? Yeah. Alright. Next one. If you could watch only one show for the rest of your life, would you rather watch Sherlock or watch Doctor Who? Sherlock. Oh, 52% agrees with me. I like Sherlock more, so I'm gonna go with that. Moving on. Would you rather have your left leg be painlessly amputated and only be allowed to use the peg leg as a prosthetic replacement, or have one of your toes be amputated with a dirty cleaver every year until you have none? What the fuck? Alright, so this is a bad option. Oh, I mean, if you start to think about it, like really think about it, have one of your toes to be amputated with a dirty, how do you pronounce that word? Cleaver? It's not clever. Anyway, every year until you have none left. That's like once a year pain. I mean, just off the bat, you lose a toe every fucking year for, I guess, 10 years if you're a normal human being like I am and don't have 10 toes. But I mean, think about the fucking infection and the problem walking without the toes and being able to, well, once you lose your big toes, you lose a lot of balance as well. Not having toes would be, you would look like a fucking weirdo, that's for sure. Hell no. I'm going with have my left leg be painlessly amputated and only be allowed to use a peg leg as a prosthetic replacement. A peg leg is fucking awesome because then I could be pirate all day and I would want that. No problem at all. I just go have your left leg amputated. I'm gonna go with that. Oh, overwhelming, over what? 81%. Overwhelmingly positive towards the blue option compared to the red option that only has 19%. A lot of people gave this a lot of thought. This was a good question, alternative, I guess. Now, would you rather see how or what created civilization or see how or what ends civilization? Okay, so if I observe how or what created civilization, I mean, we already live in a... what? This is a weird question in a way. I would like to see how it ends, because I am already living in it, and I've already read a bunch of books on how it got started and how we ended up in cities and how we, stuff like that. So I would like to see how it ends. That'd be really interesting to see exactly what it is that makes it end for all of us. Oh, pretty equally here. 54% went with my alternative to see how or what ends civilization, while 46% see how or what created civilization. Interesting. It's interesting dilemma here. Yeah, cool. Next one. Would you rather be blind or be dumb? Dumb. As stupid or... Be blind, that's a tough one. One side is very important, and I wouldn't... Man, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Be dumb. You mean dumb like stupid or dumb as not being able to speak? Be blind. Outside has to go. Still a pretty weird question. If it's dumb as stupid, then I would pick that. But if it's dumb as mute, basically, I would go with the other one. So, I don't know. Let's just move on. Alright, would you rather wear high heels or wear a dress? I wear a dress, for sure. Man. Imagine high heels. Not only how would that look, I don't care, it's just a fucking dress, it's clothing, it's nothing. But it really takes talent to walk with high heels. I've seen girls do it. And I've seen girls take off their shoes after a night out because their feet are killing them. So I'd rather wear a dress. I don't care. And 62% of the people went with that option. So we win. Let's go. Next one. Alright. Would you rather get gas every time you're around the sex you're attracted to, or burp after every time you kiss? These alternatives are fucking equally as bad. So, I think that I would go with the burp after every time you kiss. Anybody who's been in a long-term relationship can tell you that after a while, you and your girl or boyfriend, depending on who you are watching, stop kissing after a while. And when I'm telling you stop kissing, it's like, it's not like you don't kiss, because you do, but not as you did like at the beginning or whatever. It's a different type of kiss. I guess that takes a few years when you end up there in the no kissing. It's not a no kissing zone. You do kiss, but it's different. It's not like all out tongue Frenching each other like crazy. It's more like it's more friendlier, more. I don't know what I want to say with this. I'm just saying that the burp after every kiss, every time you kiss, is a better option, because then you will only burp after you kiss, while getting gas every time you're around the sex you're attracted to could be fucking impossible if you work with females and that's what you're attracted to. That's basically what I was trying to say. So I'm gonna go with burp. Let's go with that. I am fucking amazed how this could be as equal as 44% would get gas every time you're around the sex you're attracted to. Get gas means that you have to like pass gas, right? Fucking hard, Moving on. Would you rather die slowly but not much pain, or die fast with a lot of pain? Die slowly, but not much pain. This is... I always wondered about that when you die, depending on how you die, obviously. I mean, die fast with a lot of pain? How would that be? Like hit by a truck and survive it somehow for a few minutes before... Do you bring that pain with you to like the afterworld or whatever? Because they say that when you die, your brain still processes it for a little while before it like completely shuts down. And since our nervous system and the brain is kind of what controls the pain, then maybe you are dead, but you feel pain while being dead. Does that make any fucking sense to you, what I just said? I don't know. I guess I would rather die fast with a lot of pain than die slowly, but not much pain. It's not about the pain itself. It's about the death, you know? If you're gonna die, you might as well die fast instead of dragging it out. Like dragging it out with not much pain would be like, I guess, like a cancer patient that has to go through chemo and fucking all that bullshit. I wouldn't wish that upon anyone, honestly. So yeah, I would die fast with a lot of pain. Yeah. Jesus Christ! Honestly, only 25%. I am fucking amazed. And 75% would rather die slowly, but not much pain. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's how you interpreted the question, I guess. Last one. Would you rather be Chinese or be Japanese? Nihonjin desu.
Thoughts?
Since I know some Japanese, I've studied Japanese, and I've been to Japan a few times, that's what I went for. 72% agree, while 28% would rather be Chinese. You know what? If I knew Chinese and I've been to China a few times, I would click China. But since I've been to Japan twice, I speak the language and I understand it fairly good. I haven't studied Japanese in 15 years, so I'm not even on a... I'm on an okay level, I guess, still, but I never practice it because I was in Japan last year and the year before that. But other than that, I'm not in Japan really that often, to be honest. Like once every few years or whatever. So yeah. Would you rather be Chinese or Japanese? I guess Japanese, because I can identify more with the culture, because not only have I been there, I speak the language somewhat. I understand the language more than I speak it, to be honest. I really like it there, I guess. That's why also. I really like Japan. It's really beautiful. And not only Tokyo, but I mean Osaka is fucking beautiful as well in other parts of the country. The Japanese people are super fucking friendly. That's not the word I'm going for here. They're very polite and they're very, I guess, helpful. Extremely helpful. This one guy, when I was in Japan last year, we were in Shibuya, I believe, and we were heading to a cafe or something, or a pub or something like that. We couldn't find it, and the telephone, the cellular, we didn't get where the fuck we were going or whatever. And we asked this one guy, because we were going to this place to meet a friend. I have friends living in Japan, and we were gonna meet him there, and we asked this guy if he could tell us the way, and he was like, sure, it's this way, in like really bad English. And then I spoke some Japanese to him, and then he explained kind of the way, and I was like, damn it, this is gonna be hard to find. But anyway, thank you, see you later. Moving on. We walked like a few minutes, and then I turn around and he's walking after us, like leading the way, and I didn't even fucking know this. I didn't notice him at first. I was like, what the fuck are you, what are you doing? Like, he basically what he wanted to do was make sure that we got there safe. Basically, that was the whole deal with him. And I was like, dude, you don't have to do this. Maybe you have something else you're about. It's like, so this Japanese people are very, very much committed when they commit in their minds that I will help this person or these guys with whatever they're doing. They fucking do it. I don't know of any other people who do that. I'm not saying all Japanese do that, but this guy and a few other stories I've heard along the way tells me that Japanese are very much like service-minded, and they are. I know that. So yeah, I identify with the Japanese way more than I would with a Chinese, even though I love Hong Kong Chinese like cinema, movie, Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, all that stuff. I do like some anime, so yeah, that's good also with Japan. Anyway, I'm not gonna go on anymore about Japan. I am also telling you guys, as I told you in the beginning of the video, that I'm trying to switch it up a little bit. Try some new things, some new games perhaps. If I get, Jesus Christ, if I get a suggestion from you, that would be really cool. Leave them in the comment sections below, if you don't mind, and let me know what you think. Should I change it up, try something new, or should I just stick with this? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.